Ghana has officially become the hub for African Americans and tourists from all over the world to have the time of their lives on a low budget. Many people are even saying that it's the new Miami and Cancun, and I don't think a lot of people are okay with this. There's so much to say about this topic, so today I'm going to break down the actual reality of whether Ghana is equipped for all this attention it's receiving. I'm going to highlight 1. Why the sudden interest? 2. What benefit would Ghana receive with all this attention and influx of tourism? And finally, is this sustainable or just a phase? Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby Mack. Welcome guys. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome again. On this channel we talk about everything lifestyle, travel, and most importantly my favorite place in the world to be, Ghana. So you're probably wondering why Ghana. Well, it's my home. That's where my family is from. I grew up there, and I believe it's just a place that everyone should actually really experience. So with that being said, you already know what we're talking about today. You guessed right, Ghana. So yes, of course, I can't forget my returning subscribers and family. I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me. To this year, we're going to do better. We're going to be consistent. So keep up with me, y'all. So let's jump into today's discussion. So since 2019, when the Year of Return initiative began, Ghana has seen an influx of tourism visiting the country, especially African Americans. So many may ask, what is the Year of Return? So the Year of Return is a major landmark, spiritual and birth journey inviting the global African family, home and abroad, to mark the 400 years of arrival of the first enslaved Africans to arrive in Jamestown, Virginia. Now the initiative was to celebrate the victims and their family. And one of the main goals was to position Ghana as a key traveling destination for African Americans, to welcome them to their ancestors' home with open arms. It was to tell people that, hey, you have a home here. Come, live here, start a business, invest, help build a better Ghana and Africa, and all together. Now, with that being said, do you actually think the initiative actually did just that? I mean, I believe to some extent it brought so much attention to Ghana, and a lot of people felt the open arms being extended. However, the real question is, was Ghana fully prepared for what it's about to receive or what they have already received? So for as long as I've been visiting Ghana since I was a kid, all the big holidays such as Easter and Christmas has always been a big celebration. It has always pushed Ghanaians abroad to come back home to celebrate with their family. So let's make it clear, Ghana in December has always been lit. But I mean, we can say that for the past 4 years, the numbers have definitely increased. But I'm afraid for the wrong reasons. I say this because while many of you show interest in coming to Ghana, I'm not sure a lot of people come with the mindset of business and investment. And that is that's the main goal for why they started the Year of Return. So granted, not everyone is coming to Ghana to do business. Many are coming for a great time, and I'm sure they experience just that. But guess what? While many of you are loving Ghana, not everyone is directly benefiting from this, nor were they even prepared for what this whole attention and everything that has come to Ghana. And I believe that many locals were not even aware of what was even actually happening. I could actually even attest to it, because in 2019 when I was living in Ghana, I barely even knew anything that was happening to begin with. All we saw was just an influx of people. So imagine the people that don't even have internet and social media. They were really clueless. And Ghana has really become expensive for a lot of locals, especially who live in Accra. And Ghanaians abroad have, they've noticed that, and they find it difficult to visit home because prices are just increasing. So this brings me to my second point. What benefit is Ghana actually really receiving from all this attention? I'm afraid to say that Ghanaians are actually really not benefiting from this initiative. Let's face the actual reality. If you've ever visited Ghana, most people stay in Accra. Literally, they only stay in Accra. And when they do, think about how many people actually promote local goods, local businesses, local events. You find more people exploring and sharing the luxury side of Ghana. They either visiting the castle, they spend times at the big lounges and clubs, they go to fine dining. So have you really experienced Ghana if that's all you do when you come? And have you really made an impact on the whole initiative in building Ghana? So these are like some really major questions that, that's really been lingering in my mind. And some of these points have not only just, it's not only bothering me, but I think there are a lot of Ghanaians abroad who are starting to talk about this and bring more attention to it. Many people are aware that, this past December in Ghana, like it was a lot of people. There was a lot of American celebrities in town, and a few of them had some things to share about their experience. One was radio presenter Charlemagne, and he had a few words to say. So let's listen to what he has to say.
Since you started off with the worst thing about the trip, I'll start off with the worst thing about the trip. The service.
Wait. What do you mean by that?
The service.
They don't get service.
Let me tell you something. No. I ain't talking about phone service. I'm talking about service.
Yeah, the service. Yeah, they don't get it. Yeah.
Let me tell you something about service in Ghana.
Yeah.
It is the nicest, most terrible service you will ever receive.
Talk to me.
These people are so nice. These people are so loving. When they say welcome home, they really mean that shit. You ever walk into your parents' house and they're like, "Oh, happy to see you."
Yeah.
But ain't nobody doing shit for you.
Yes, yeah.
You got to do it. You have to go do everything that they're not gonna fix your plate. None of that. The service is terrible, but they're so nice about it that you can't even be mad.
Yeah.
So,
but then you're like, well, this is why your economy is like this.
I guess. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're trying to be a service industry, you know what I mean? I don't know, but that is one thing that you even hear people from Ghana talk about. They talk about like that is something that we have to tighten up, especially being that we're getting such an influx of tourists, not just from America, but from Europe. There's so many black people from so many different places, and it's gonna make more people want to go over there.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think God already got me some property over there.
Mm-hmm. Man, oh man, let's not even get into customer service in Ghana. But on the bright side, he bought property. That's investment. But let's track back real quick. This video is not intended to just highlight straight negatives, because there are people coming to make a difference, such as Vic Mensa, who's making strides in his community, as well as Michael Blackson making impacts in the education sector. So while these big names are making impact, many still have not, I believe, grasped the whole big idea and big picture of what the year return is really supposed to be. So is Ghana really benefiting from this? Are Accra benefiting? Is the local market women benefiting? Is it only just the big club owner benefiting? I think I'm gonna leave that for you guys to answer. Wow, so we've really dug up on some serious conversations, and I believe that there's so much more to talk about and highlight. But this brings me to my final points. Is this sustainable? With Girls Trip 2 being filmed in Ghana, Hollywood mogul Michael Pratt coming to build a $350 million film studio, one may actually say absolutely. What more can we ask for? Like, right? Come on, what more can we ask for? Well, many are afraid that Ghana is not actually prepared or have the resources to really handle tourism. So I leave you with this post that my friend shared on IG. Let me know what you guys actually really think. Remember, this video is intended to start a conversation, so leave your thoughts below. So if you enjoyed today's video, I hope you guys will come back so we can continue having this conversation. Like I said, there's so much more to talk about. This is just to start a conversation. There's so much that I'm gonna dive in later on into this channel and just bring more awareness and attention to people that when they are visiting Ghana, how to prepare themselves, what to, to be open-minded and not just come with the mindset that I'm traveling abroad, so I should experience this, and that. Ghana at the end of the day is still a developing country, and there's so much more to learn. And this is part of the reason why the Year of Return started, to push, foreigners and to push Ghanaians who live abroad to come back home to, to build it and make it better. So at the end of the day, like I said, it's a conversation we are starting, and I hope you guys, you know, tune in, share, and let's have a conversation. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that notification bell so anytime I drop a new video, you guys will be aware. Like I said, we're doing bigger and better things this year, and I hope you guys, you know, enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.